Your green shirt's gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah, dude, it's like the same colors.
Mine's probably too green, too.
Yours has more blue in it, I think, than mine.
I guess we'll find out.
So,
welcome to episode 1. I'm your host, Jason.
I'm also a host, Paul.
We are your hosts.
We don't even know how we're doing that.
We're going to figure this out as we go.
Well, we're hosts of something.
We don't know yet exactly what we're hosting. That's kind of the point. We're here. We're going to find out what movie we're going to go see. We're going to go see it, and then we're going to tear it apart.
Unless we like it. If we like it, we'll do a good analysis.
It's very scientific. Only the most scientific analysis on this channel.
Scientific with a small s. So, we've got the two of us and our amazing
producer Jess
in the background here. Say something, Jess.
Something, Jess.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Should
Okay.
we find out what we're going to go see?
I'm kind of nervous about this because
You have no choice. Here we go.
I'm very cynical towards movies for the most part, and I have a feeling that Jess is going to pick a movie
That will
she
piss you
knows
off.
I'm not going to like very much. All right. Anyways, here we go.
Let's hear it.
All right, today you are going to see Underwater with the great Kristen Stewart. Here's the synopsis.
Yeah!
Mysterious creatures terrorize crew members aboard a research station
With
located
love.
7 miles.
Are there vampires in this movie?
There might be, because, Kristen
You
does
never know.
really good with the supernatural. 7 miles below the surface of the ocean. And that was it. That's the
So they're going to do
synopsis.
some kind of like a sphere kind of thing. Well, I guess we're going to find out
All right.
about this movie. I've never heard of this movie. I've never seen a trailer for it. Probably because it's a terrible movie.
Is it a drama? Is it a dramedy? Is it a
I don't know.
comedy or a rom-com? Rom-com? It could be a rom-com.
It's not.
Okay. It's not a rom-com.
This is going to be a very unique movie-going experience because I probably would never choose to go see this movie willingly.
No.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. It should be interesting.
There's going to be some supernatural element to
There's
this.
going to be aliens in there?
Or robots, killer robots, something.
No. Don't want to subscribe to that.
Subscribe to our channel. You can
Yes.
Yes, do that. I don't know what the hell that was.
Underwater.
I can't believe we're going to go see this movie.
This looks so bad.
Kristen Stewart is just
Listen carefully.
bad eye
We're
candy.
now 5,000
That's all she
miles
is.
from land.
She's bad eye
You're
candy.
descending 7 miles.
That's what they're casting. her.
7 miles, man. But can you imagine her 7 miles underwater? It might actually be kind of fun to watch, like torturous.
No, it's got good music so far.
Total Guardians ripoff.
She's wearing a bra.
And she's brushing her teeth. That's hot.
Oh, putting a jacket on now. She's searching for something.
Why did the good music stop?
I don't know. Monsters can still attack people listening to good music.
If anything, they're less suspicious when there's good music.
I guess that's blood. No, that's
It's
water.
water. Oh! That's 7 miles of water pressure coming down on Kristen Stewart.
Interesting.
Woo!
On a scale from 1 to 10, how bad's my rig?
11.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how bad is this trailer?
Wait, is 1 bad or is 10 bad?
I don't know. 0. I don't know. I
I'd
guess
give it-
10, 11.
Because there's some decent music, I would give it a 0.7.
Is that one guy from Silicon Valley?
Oh, the guy with the long hair,
Mm-hmm.
with glasses. And... Oh, he's in.
So is there a monster or what?
Or the water
You.
just has a lot of sucking pressure, right?
And are they gonna spell the whole damn thing? Oh my god! Undies! Oh, under. Excuse me. Underwear. Yeah.
There's a T. There's a T. E. Oh, underwater. Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
Yep. There we go.
Wish I'd have thought of that. Wow.
All right. Well,
That's a keeper. All right. Let's do this, man. Here we go.
little hand things you hold your phone with.
No, you're doing it right.
Those are really cool.
Ready for
It's always
this?
slipping out of it. Yeah. Underwater.
We made it.
We're going to underwater at the Titanic.
We got our snacks.
Salama?
Let's do this.
For free or upgrade the movie club to get even bigger savings the whole family can enjoy. Like one ticket every...
Yeah, I think we're parked back there somewhere.
Okay, that was the worst. We picked a great movie because we have a lot of great things to talk about when we get back.
It was a movie.
It was a movie. That it was.
Kristen Stewart.
She was in it.
She was.
And it lasted, what, like an hour and a half?
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
It felt a lot longer.
It wasn't a super long movie, but yeah, it felt long, but not long at the same time. It's quite strange.
Okay. You didn't say action.
Action.
Oh, is that one recording too?
They're both recording.
All right. Okay. Here we
So-
go. That movie sucked. It was the worst.
It was a movie.
It absolutely was a movie, and Kristen Stewart was in it. So,
An hour and 37 minutes. Of the movie.
a long hour and 37-minute movie.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my favorite part?
Yeah.
The opening credits. And I'm not joking. I was like, oh, these are cool. Like, I like the graphics. I like the font choice. And it was all downhill from there.
My favorite part was when they introduced Godzilla's second cousin, Squiddy McSquidface. I thought that was pretty rad.
Oh, by the way, spoiler alert.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
But, you know, that's the whole point of the channel. You shouldn't be watching this channel if you don't want to hear spoilers.
Yeah.
Also, who cares? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like the movie we've all been waiting for.
There might be two people in this country, or the world even, that have been waiting to see this movie.
And they'll probably
And
chew us out in the comments.
For those people, just be forewarned that there are spoilers ahead. This movie starts off with Kristen Stewart brushing her teeth, which I know that's what everyone was really going to this movie for in the first place. She literally...
You look dorky. With that red button.
She literally brushed her teeth for like the first 10 minutes of the movie. I don't know what the hell was going on. And then she hears water dropping in the distance.
It's the trailer. It's the trailer we just watched.
Yeah.
It's like the first 5 minutes of the movie is the trailer.
You've seen the most exciting parts of the movie if you've seen the trailer.
Which you have, because we just showed it to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're 6.5 miles under the ocean...
In the Mariana Trench.
And you're in a very pressurized environment and you hear water dropping, I assume that would scare the hell out of you. So it did her. She stopped brushing her teeth, started walking towards the water. She looks up and water starts to crash on her face, little drops of water. And obviously that's
bad.
Foreshadowing. Because a few seconds later, the sides of this
Underwater base.
Yeah. That's another thing. What was that?
Who the hell knows? They never explain what she's
they
doing
have,
down
like,
there.
well,
There's
they're-
like
they're
a drill.
drilling.
They're drilling, but for what? And it's like energy. They're finding energy. I don't know.
And so you've
some
got
weird
this
sci-fi
you've got
thing.
this elaborate, like, it looks like a military base, but under 5 miles of water. And
Which is an immense amount of pressure, might I add.
so
And the suits that they wear
those
are
were
ridiculous.
They
Well,
were like,
if-
they were like spacesuits.
Well, if you're going to wear a suit
Yeah.
6.5 miles underwater, that thing is going to be made out of, like, solid steel. How the hell are they walking around in those things?
I don't know, man. They weren't steel. Unless
It makes no sense.
Unless they've developed some type of like
carbon fiber
super
suits.
strong.
Yeah, I guess it's a science fiction movie. I shouldn't poke too much.
Kevlar sci-fi techie
Unobtainium suit.
Exactly. The sides of this submersible base start to implode, at least this section. And that's when the action picks up.
And then the plot unfolds. And do you know what the plot is?
We don't even know.
Go here, then go there.
Yeah,
Then we gotta get over there, because that will take us to the next place.
I guess that's it. That's the basic
That's the story.
setting.
That's the story.
And stuff happens that we'll get into that in a moment.
And people die.
Yeah, people die. And I think that's a good segue into our general discussion of the plot. Or lack thereof.
There really was no.
So
Whoever wrote this, they just sat. It seems like they just sat down. They're like, you know what? I'm just gonna write a whole bunch of nonsense, and then we'll try and string it together and make it make sense as we film it.
and rely on Kristen Stewart and that guy from
And T.J. Miller,
what movie?
the guy from Silicon Valley, he's in Deadpool too.
And
He was the comic relief, but it really wasn't comedic
he
at
died.
all.
He died pretty early on, like got sucked through his suit.
But I was kind of happy when he died because
he was stupid.
it was a stupid character.
He
It wasn't funny.
Carried around this like weird bunny rabbit thing. Like,
Here's my question for you. Was there a single moment in the movie where you cared what happened to any of the characters?
No, and that was one of my points, actually. I don't remember any of them. I can't remember. In fact, the only name that I remember is Nova, and that was Kristen Stewart's character.
I think it was Nora.
Or Nora.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't remember.
Maybe I don't remember as much as I think. The movie just kind of starts off and throws you into the middle of it, like you're entering a race midway through the 500th lap.
Which is fine sometimes, I think.
But when you
if you take the time to develop characters.
Yeah.
Eventually. Like we need to care about them and we need to feel invested in them. They never did that.
No. So we have these 5 or 6 characters who are thrown together and things happen to them. And I guess the producers or directors of the movie thought that we would give a shit about them.
We don't.
We just didn't. There wasn't a whole lot of chemistry. In fact, I didn't even realize 2 of the characters were in a relationship until the end of the movie. And at that point, I was just like, oh, that's interesting.
Sweet.
That's good to know.
Yeah, maybe that would have informed how I felt about them if you had told me that earlier.
Yeah, now I know why they were sacrificing for each other, kind of. But even then, it wasn't clear that they were making sacrifices for each other throughout.
Really?
So.
No. The first character to die is the black guy. What is... Seriously? Like, again, we haven't figured this out, Hollywood, that we're all going to predict that you're going to kill the black guy first?
Yeah, that was...
What's up with that?
That surprised me.
Well, it surprised me, but it also didn't surprise me because it's such a trope.
And I get that they were trying to make him somewhat of a hero because he gave Nova or Nora or whatever her name was
the better helmet. Yeah,
and then his face implodes. But yeah,
but really,
you'd think that they would be a little bit more in tune with that.
Well, and here's another thing, Hollywood. If you really want to surprise us with something, kill the main character like that. Like if you had killed Kristen Stewart first. And not the black guy, that would have been like, whoa,
so cool.
Whoa, I would have been intrigued by that. Like, you know what I mean?
This changed my entire opinion of this movie.
Yeah,
had that happen. So I have a question for you, actually.
Okay.
So, do you have any idea when this movie takes place?
No. I mean, for all I know, it seems like it's like the near future. But
at the same time, they were like cutting back to newspaper clippings.
Oh, right.
Like,
Nobody
reads the newspaper. I didn't thought of that. Not a single person that I know.
Even today.
Even my parents, who are, in their mid to late 60s, they don't read the newspaper. They read their phone, like Google News, or they go online.
And these weren't like just articles. They were specifically paper-looking. Like they had texture, like print-looking paper.
And I get that some directors want to add artistic value or their own like spin on things, or that's the form of artistic expression in their movie that they want. But it didn't really make a lot of sense.
But it pulled you out of the story.
Yeah. It didn't. It just kind of made the plot less immersive and not believable.
And there were like baby Cthulhus.
Yeah.
They didn't explicitly say it was Cthulhu.
But his acolyte, yeah, those could have been his acolytes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
But who knows?
I always thought he was an alien. I didn't think he lived on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, they never explained that either, which to be fair, I don't necessarily think that they had to. I think that actually added a little bit to the mystery of, like, what the hell are these creatures?
Yeah.
I think that was okay.
Yeah, that was probably
That's
one of
fine.
the only good points.
That was a decent choice.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
So at the end of the movie, they're running around in the side of this capsule of some kind inside the base. They all take off their suits. And the two women
all
are
of a sudden,
they're half
all of a sudden
naked.
they're in their underwear.
The two women are half naked. Why isn't the guy half naked? Why was the guy half
That
naked?
made literally no sense.
Like, seriously?
I didn't know what was going
It's
on.
2020, guys. The guy, if you're gonna make the girls half naked to get in their suits, why doesn't the guy have to be half naked? I'm just saying.
It could have been all half naked, I
They
guess.
could have been.
Well, I don't know why their clothes are off to begin with. They didn't show that before it happened.
They honestly, it felt like they just wanted to show some ass to make the movie more interesting. But it's obviously very male-centric and stupid.
Yeah.
Your audience is smarter than that, Hollywood.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I truly hope they are.
Well, maybe they're not. Maybe we're the exception. I don't think so.
Maybe, we give them maybe one or
give them
two
two.
good marks for trying to be innovative and develop something that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a very technically difficult movie to make.
Yeah, so the identity of the movie also was a bit of a mystery to me. I wasn't exactly sure what the directors were hoping to accomplish with this.
They were trying to make money, dude. Period.
That's true. And therein lies one of our biggest criticisms of modern cinema, I think. Flashiness, the cool graphics, lots of explosions at the expense of dialogue, and character development and story. So I think this is a fairly good example of that.
This is a prime example of what Hollywood sometimes does to just grab some cash. And maybe it works, but it kind of is disappointing, I think. Yep. But anyway, here's some advice. If you're going to go see this movie, don't. But if you do, go pee before you watch it, because there's a lot of water. And
you might have to use that.
Yeah. But it might not be that bad, actually, to go use the bathroom in the middle. You probably won't miss anything.
So my recommendation is, if you want a cool underwater sci-fi thriller type movie, just stream the movie The Abyss.
Or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Also good.
Yeah.
Or The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. Thanks, Jess. But with The Abyss, you get, action, you get imagination, which this show was severely lacking in.
So overall, this is our first episode, and we really enjoyed reviewing this movie and making it.
It's been fun. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave in the comments below what you think we should watch next. And maybe if we get enough people agreeing on that, we'll go see it.
Don't worry about what movie. I mean, we'll watch anything. So
it doesn't have to be in theaters. Nope. It can be any movie ever made.
Yep.
It could be foreign. It could be a black and white silent film. Anything.
Yep. That's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Your knee looks stupid like that, Paul.
Really?
Yes.
What about like this?
No, take it off. It's because it's so much closer to the... I mean, a little crotch shot never hurt anyone.
I'll just sit here like this.
Just holding it.
Hello, dog. Hello, laundry.
Dash watching the shot. Look, you guys are getting famous. I
I need to be a part of this.